My name is Ernest House Jr., and I have the honor and the privilege to serve as the chair for the Board of Trustees for Fort Lewis College. Now, before we begin our program, I would also like to provide a very important land acknowledgement. I would like to start by acknowledging that the land we gather on today at Fort Lewis College is the ancestral lands and territories of Nuchu, Apache, Pueblos, Hopi, Zuni, and the Dene Nations. We think it is important to provide this acknowledgement because the narratives of this land and region have long been told from one dominant perspective, without full acknowledgement of the tribes who lived on this land before it was Fort Lewis College. Thank you for your attention and respect and acknowledging this important history. Behoyak. And again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, congratulations to the class of 2020. Go Skyhawks!
Graduates, congratulations. We could not be more proud of you. The first day of classes this fall were an amazing experience. You were on campus working with your faculty and your student colleagues on the issues you care about and on the issues that will shape the future. In between the first day and now, you've amazed me. Your resilience, your sense of community, your connection to each other to do the right thing in a very difficult year inspired me. We have experienced a fall like no other. A divided election, a pandemic. But in spite of those things, you came together to work on issues that you care about. As we build society back together after COVID, it's going to be you who plays a leadership role in putting together the pieces and shaping the future. And I could not be more proud that I've had the chance to work and learn from you. Skyhawks, congratulations. Today is your day. Can't wait to see what you do in the future.
This is certainly a graduation that's happening a bit differently than you expected, but we want to make sure that we are celebrating all of the hard work that you've put into to get across the finish line. We know you might be saying, oh, we have to do this virtually, when right up to the very end, we were thinking that we would do this in person, in real time. I want to take a moment to really emphasize the idea that you want to be proud, though, of the reality that has brought you to this virtual moment. Don't overlook the reality of all of the hard work, all of the perseverance, all of the real accomplishments that you have done to get you to this point. So this graduation is more real than ever. No graduation is more real than this. Feel proud. Feel strong, be proud of the reality that you've overcome that has gotten you to this point. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates! You have made it through the most difficult term at Fort Lewis College ever, and you have triumphed. Not only did you resist the temptations of the mountains, the river, and the deserts, as you wrote papers, solved equations, completed lab and art studio assignments, but you masked up, socially distanced, and prevented COVID-19 from spreading across our campus. You dodged flying whiteboards under the tents on windy days, logged into mandatory online classes, and made your education a success in such stressful times. When our college administration reacted decisively to the COVID crisis, you responded admirably. Life is tough, but you are tougher. You have more than earned this day of celebration of your achievements. Greetings to family members, friends, and all those who have zoomed into this virtual commencement ceremony. I know you are as impressed with these graduates as we, the faculty, are, and are equally proud of them. I'd like to take this opportunity to think with you one last time about what a college education at its best can be, and what it has meant to me to be your colleague and friend through these 4 years. There are 2 tasks that all of us must undertake as we develop in our cognitive, emotional, and moral lives. First, we must move from the initial particularities of our upbringing and culture to reach a more universal, reasoned view. Second, we must move from the certainties of those familiar origins to the uncertainties of mature thought. What do these 2 lines of personal growth entail? Our origins are accidental. We are born into a particular culture at a particular time and in a particular place on the globe. Because of that, we absorb the belief systems of those places and cultures, and as young people, tend to do so in an uncritical way. We don't know what is credible and what isn't until we recognize alternatives and begin to question the basis of our own beliefs. But we must undertake that questioning in order to move from uncritical acceptance to responsibly held beliefs. Responsibly held beliefs are those backed by evidence, those that enjoy logical support and empirical grounding. The values we embrace must evolve in the same way. Although we might have been told stories that privilege our own group or favor one group over another, a more adequate view recognizes all lives as equally worthy of our concern, our respect, and our compassion. Moral maturity requires a world-first outlook and not an in-group or nationalistic stand. That's the first path. The second might seem to go in the opposite direction. College is unquestionably a place of learning, of real knowledge in many areas of study. But this journey to a mature worldview can also be one from confidence to uncertainty, from comfortable beliefs to a recognition of our ignorance. We find ourselves in a universe that is as mysterious as it is beautiful. We gaze on the blank canvas of Moby Dick's inscrutable skin, and we can only wonder at the puzzle of his existence. We don't know why we're here, ultimately, nor do we know where we're headed, though we can make some good guesses about that in the short run. Listen to science on that score. But no one knows the origins and the ending. The pre-Socratic philosopher Xenophanes noted that even if by good fortune we had hit on true beliefs, we couldn't tell for sure that we had. That's the second path. One of the great privileges of being your teachers is that you have enabled us to undertake this double journey along with you. While you have grown in your explorations at Fort Lewis College, we have enlarged our vision as we learned from your insights and experiences. I know I have, and I know that I speak for my fellow faculty members. I won't keep you long, but I want to mention 2 reasons to complete these 2 journeys, from particularity to universality, and from certainty to open-minded doubt. And then to reflect briefly on why their 2 most significant outcomes, a rigorous intellectual integrity and a concern for others' well-being, cannot be attained in isolation, but rather implicate each other. The first reason to set out is that only by doing so do you become your own person. Only so do you become an autonomous agent, as philosophers would have it, a person fully in charge of her own beliefs, attitudes, and actions. Secondly, because doing so represents the deepest expression and fulfillment of our nature. We are creatures who understand, who care, and who love. So we live best when we use our minds at their highest pitch, and when our emotions are plumbed to their depths. Now here's an amazing thing. These two pillars of the best life, strict intellectual honesty and care for others, require each other. We cannot fully realize our nature in either of these ways without doing so in both. Now, I think you might be skeptical of that claim. It sounds too good to be true. So let me close by saying why I think that conclusion is inevitable. Why does intellectual excellence require concern for others? It's because we think best when we think together. We need others to hone our skill at analysis, to generate ideas, to check our excesses and oversights, and finally to confirm our own beliefs. We cannot do this without a community of fellow scholars, citizens, and friends. So we must attend to their well-being to build such a community of trust. We cannot discover the truth without them. On the other hand, why does concern for others require intellectual integrity? That's because we can't know how best to enhance others' lives, what respect and care for them demands from us without sustained inquiry, not only in ethics, but in the many disciplines represented on this campus. To know how to treat others well requires careful attention to their lives, their sources of satisfaction, and therefore the discipline of balanced, objective thought. If both of these claims are true, then our fulfillment, the deepest life available to us, lies in the inextricable mix of intellectual honesty and genuine concern for others. Well, we've come a long way in these remarks from COVID-19 and what we've learned from it, like how to breathe through every kind of fabric imaginable, to some larger reflections on education. Despite all obstacles this term, you have not only survived, but you've flourished. Once again, congratulations, graduates, for succeeding brilliantly in our classes, and thank you for letting us share in your intellectual and personal growth at Fort Lewis College. You have been an inspiration to us. We know you will be an inspiration to those you encounter as you head into the next adventures in your lives. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Amy K. Wendland, and I serve as an Associate Dean in the School of Arts and Sciences, Coordinator for the Division of Communication, Creativity, and Aesthetics, and Professor of Art. I'm so proud of our graduates this year, and on behalf of my colleagues in the Departments of Art and Design, English, Music, and Theater, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in art, Kayla Ari Nelson. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in English, William D. Charles. Aiden Palmer. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in Music Education, Caitlin Hope Shallow, cum laude. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in Studio Art, Matthias Biggs, cum laude. Logan Crockett Friedel. Allison Taylor Moore. Kirsten Peters, cum laude. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in Studio Art and a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology, Carissa Jean Walker, cum laude. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in Writing, Allison Hope Wilder. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in Theater, Holden William Daniel Race. Again, on behalf of the Division of Communication, Creativity, and Aesthetics, we congratulate you on your achievements and wish everything good for you in the future. Congratulations, graduates, and stay in touch.
Hi, I'm Dawn Mulhern, Professor of Anthropology and Associate Dean of Arts and Sciences in the Division of Earth, Culture, and Adaptation. On behalf of the faculty in the departments of Anthropology, Environmental Science, and Environmental Studies, I want to congratulate our December 2020 graduates. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in Anthropology, Shannon McQuillan, double major in Biology. Cole Walter Maurer, GIS certificate, cum laude. Levin Decker. Emily Doolittle. Megan Flaherty. John Matthew Fox. Rosemary Emma Fox, cum laude. Cameron Eugene Hogan. Jared Michael Rowland, cum laude. Brandon Scott Turner. Receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Environmental Science, Sabrina Jade Cox. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in Environmental Studies, Chase Stephen Elsperman, GIS certificate. Shannon Marie Beck. Julian Marcus Bransom. Maxwell Edward Dubois. Keanu Delbert John. Ethan Korolvik. Margaret Mary Majerski. Colleen Ann Mergel. Again, congratulations, graduates, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Hello, graduates. I am Melissa Knight-Maloney, Associate Dean of Health Sciences and Professor of Exercise Science. I am so happy to be able to mark this momentous occasion with you during this challenging and difficult time. You and your family should be very proud of this accomplishment that we are celebrating today. With a Bachelor's of Science in Exercise Physiology, Dennison Bo Allen Blackhair. Peter Downey Byrne, magna cum laude. Colby L. Dalton. Shannon Jones. Ryan Kelly, summa cum laude. Jordan Queller. John Calder Mashburn, cum laude. Jenna Lynn Pierce, magna cum laude. Suliasi Tuku Moeatu. Vesela D. Twaddle. With a Bachelor's of Science in Exercise Science, Lomohoida John Daniel Mexicano. With a Bachelor of Science in Exercise Specialist, Najona Nakona. Dakota Leanne Sage. Kristen Lane Trincosa. Joyce Ann Yazzie. with a Bachelor's of Art in Psychology, Raylyn Snow Barr, summa cum laude. Sydney Michelle Kuntz, summa cum laude. Latoya L. Neswood, summa cum laude. Janae Norman, magna cum laude. Tessa Marie Ciani, summa cum laude and student marshal. Nicolette Luann Smith, magna cum laude. Kervin Tom. Alina Van. Morgan L. Whiteplume. Allie Wolf. Hannah Elise Zorn, with a Bachelor's of Art in Public Health, Nathan Aguilar. Rhiannon J. Delgarito, Pre-Health Certificate. McKenna Ellis Hall. Kelsey Marie Jim. Michaela R. Keams. Emily Smith, Pre-Health Certificate. Matthew William Treston. Ariane Wilhoit. And with the Bachelor's of Science in Sports Administration, Tyler Lang. Samuel W. Morse. I am so proud to present the graduates of the Division of Health Sciences for the fall of 2020. Congratulations and well done.
Hello, my name is Dr. Stephen Finster, and I'm a professor of biology and associate dean of the Division of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics at Fort Lewis College. It was with great pleasure that I read the names of the graduates of fall 2020 from the Division of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in biochemistry, Eric Van Geet. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, GIS certificate, Morgan Fitzgerald. Biology, GIS certificate, Mark Nierenberg. Biology, GIS certificate, Bailey Sienna Walker. Biology, pre-health certificate, Andra Carbini Saxon. Biology, Lacey Deanne Anderson. Biology, magna cum laude, Jamie Mariah Curtis. Biology, Harrison Fleeg. Biology, Brenna Ray Gaber. Biology, Kyle Evan Goncalves. Biology, Rosia Lishonia Manriquez. Biology, Marissa Nicole Pacheco. Biology, Elena Lynn Poteet. Biology, pre-health certificate, summa cum laude, Connor Prendergrass. Biology, Megan Elizabeth Williams. Biology, Precious Sapphire Yazzie. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Uriah Contreras. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Engineering, David Lindsay Aragon. Engineering, Troy Brown. Engineering, Skylar Dobbs. Engineering, Mark Shepard Heltman. Engineering, Kanata Carol Randall. Engineering, Alicia Maria Sullivan. Engineering, Martine Sozi. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Geology, GIS certificate, Koya Dawn Manis. Geology, GIS certificate, Zachary Tomlinson. Geology, magna cum laude, Natalia Jane Z. Cohen. Geology, GIS certificate, Hunter Scott Cole. Geology, Sean Eric England. Receiving a GIS certificate, Evan Freak Gay. Receiving a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Kyle Bruning. Mathematics, cum laude, Ian M. Hannigan. Receiving a Bachelor of Science in Physics, Madeline Ann Stalder.
Greetings, graduates of the class of 2020. My name is Justin McBrayer, and I'm an Associate Dean for the School of Arts and Sciences. I'm also the Division Leader for the Division of Social Inquiry and Justice, which is a collaboration across multiple academic departments focused on human society and the values that govern them. In our division, we celebrate graduates in the departments of Gender Studies, Native American and Indigenous Studies, History, Philosophy, Political Science, Sociology, Borders, and Languages. And given the year that 2020 has been, I'm so excited to see the next generation of leaders who will be taking us into the future. 2020 has seen a worldwide pandemic, civil unrest based in racial injustice, and a contentious political election. Now more than ever, we need students who are reasonable, thoughtful, and knowledgeable about human societies, how they work, and the values that govern them. Congratulations to each of you. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in Borders and Languages, Phoebe Jacinta Kuhnfield. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in Criminology and Justice Studies, Taylor Holostella. Alexa Sayun Falif O'Mahony, cum laude. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in Gender and Women's Studies, Jamie Draper. Alexander Kit Hughes, cum laude. Graduating with a bachelor degree in History, Daniel Salvatore Sulufo, summa cum laude. Caleb Ree Robison. Spencer Andrew Shaling. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in Native American and Indigenous Studies, Fatima Joy Garcia. Shanna R. Kuyakeptua. Sapphire Kililan Ortiz. Corlette Gail Tahawa Burgess. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in philosophy, Egan A. Wen, cum laude. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in political science, Anne Elizabeth Farrell, summa cum laude. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in sociology, Carmen Teresa Godak, summa cum laude. Bryce Lauren Vaughn. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in sociology and human services, Fidel Avalos Jr., cum laude. Colin Thomas Daniel, magna cum laude. Megan Ryan Kelly, cum laude. Torvald Kellywood, cum laude. Jen Murphy Shigematsu. Jericho Magagogo Tamasese.
Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Paul Clay. I am the Associate Dean for the School of Business at Fort Lewis College, and I'm very excited to be here with you today to help celebrate your graduation with your baccalaureate degree. This is a particularly poignant time for me as I too graduated from Fort Lewis College approximately 22 and a half years ago. The coming days, weeks, and months are going to be full of opportunity and challenge, and you have the skills and the abilities to thrive, and I wish you all the very best. And please stay in touch with your faculty. We love to hear how you're doing as you progress through your careers. All right, here we go. Our first graduate from the School of Business Administration at Fort Lewis College is Emerson Billy with a bachelor's degree of arts in accounting. Blake Common, bachelor's of arts in accounting. Matthew Devon, bachelor's of arts in accounting. Mitchell Molinaro, bachelor's of arts in accounting. Ivy Onan, bachelor's of arts in accounting. Kyle Wichert, bachelor's of arts in accounting, magna cum laude. Next, we're going to have all the graduates from the School of Business Administration major. Angelica Ardinger, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Keegan Bourdon, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Daniel Clough, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Cameron Flan, bachelor's of arts in business administration, summa cum laude. Dylan Lemons, bachelor of arts in business administration. Aubrey Fortner, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Jack Gronheim, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Carson Jones Wilkins, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Joshua Kloberdans, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Hayden Cast, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Hogan Kiesler, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Marin Kennedy, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Ari Lehman, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Alec McGill, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Eric Ornduff, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Horacio Ortega, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Samson Pereira, bachelor's of arts in business administration, summa cum laude. Andrew Rome, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Carlina Sanchez, bachelor's of arts in business administration, cum laude. Tyrell Spencer, bachelor's of arts in business administration. Adriana So, bachelor's of arts in business administration. And finally, the last graduate from the School of Business Administration major is Jane Weber, bachelor's of arts, business administration. Our third major for today is economics. We have Jack Grubasek, bachelor's of arts, economics, summa cum laude. Our fourth major is marketing. Jordan Carter, Bachelor's of Arts, Marketing, with the Digital Marketing Certificate, magna cum laude. Devin Baird, Bachelor's of Arts, Marketing. Joshua Drott, Bachelor's of Arts, Marketing. Dylan Jackson, Bachelor's of Arts, Marketing. Jake Lowry, Bachelor's of Arts, Marketing. And finally, Samantha Shurich, Bachelor's of Arts, Marketing. Congratulations to you all. I'm so very pleased. And please stay in touch.
Hello, my name is Kiara Canella, and I'm the Associate Dean of the School of Education. On behalf of the faculty and staff in the School of Education, we want to extend our warmest congratulations to each of the graduates. We're very proud of all that you've accomplished this year. Earning a Bachelor's of Arts in Adventure Education, Ray Arsenault. Rye Gainey. Ryan Kreckman. Monica Okula. Earning a Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education, Tacey Lee Johnson. Carly Jane Kissel. Amanda Makovich, cum laude. Jaylene Yazzie. Earning a Bachelor of Arts in Educational Studies, Kiana Marie Lovato. Earning a Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education, Haley Alexander. Alexa Baca, summa cum laude. Haley Faye Eilers. Danica Eppard. Jessie Alexandra Hampton, cum laude. Katera Siebert, cum laude. Jenna Lee Tucker, summa cum laude. Earning a Master's of Arts in Culturally and Linguistically Diverse Education, Grace N. Blackwater. Jane Jackson. Congratulations and our very best wishes to each of you.
thank you so much, everyone, for making this great ceremony a reality. Congratulations to our class of 2020 once again. Please come to campus and see us at any time. And let's get ready for the big event. Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1.